B-roll of City Hall.
And I'll take it down.
Yeah, I could do that too.
That way I won't lose your stuff. Not that I would. That's how we did the other thing, even though that didn't turn out right.
Disregard this one. All right.
So this is what you do professionally?
When I have time, yeah. Mhm. But I'm a medical transporter.
Okay.
Yeah, transport patients.
Anyway.
setting up and stuff. Okay.
Just watch your Andrew, watch your feet, because I got about 6 inches from back side of his chair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah. I mean, you can come up to the side of the wall.
Everything. How about that background? Okay.
Yeah, the background's there. Yeah.
All right. We have enough light and everything there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay.
Because so when they're talking, it's gonna be one.
This mayor is the
Okay.
first
If you can.
Hispanic
if it's
mayor
too hard for you, just
ever
keep it in the middle.
for the
If it's too
for
hard,
Kissimmee
but that's the goal.
We'll get that.
In the history.
in the history.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably can wrap this up. 'Cause
At some point, this was a
just to help you out a little bit.
how should I say, very Republican viewing
There we go.
place.
Alright. I think we're
Very
good.
few Hispanics, but we've been changing that for a while now. So,
And just hit record, right? All right.
When you're ready.
so we're good to.
Alright, we're just waiting for him. We're
Yeah.
ready to rock and roll.
We're good.
What?
Today was not a tie day for me.
No, it's
It
I
wasn't
couldn't,
gonna- it
I
wasn't
couldn't
gonna be one-
handle, I couldn't handle a tie today.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. Yeah.
Recording.
Okay.
Mine is, yeah.
I'm good.
We're doing. Let me know.
We're doing a lot of work with Luis Marin.
Okay.
He's coming back on the 30th.
What you gonna do with him?
So for about a month, we did we gave them a presentation of the UCF incubator. The UCS incubator here in Kissimmee has a program. It's called Soft Landing, and what it does, it helps entrepreneurs with idea to open a business,
You rolling, man?
to go into the incubator
Excuse me.
and start their business there. No bricks and mortar, mortgage, lease payment for themselves.
Mhm.
So I think their overhead is like $500. They get professionals assisting them in that program. Could be 6 months to 2 years.
Mhm.
They help them expand. They help them to start a business from A to Z. And they have all these people there with them helping them out. Once they're ready to go on their own, they open their own businesses out. They leave the program. And so when we introduced that to the Puerto Rican delegation when they were here
Mhm.
last month, they liked it. They also liked it because we introduced them to Avionica. Avionica is from Puerto Rico. It's an aviation school.
Right.
And Avionica got into the incubator in the soft landing.
Right.
Then they graduated, opened in our airport. But the beauty of it all is what I've been saying for a long time is, let's not let the businesses leave Puerto Rico, let's help them to expand.
Sure.
So Avionica is still in Puerto Rico, very successful, and they're here successful.
Nice.
I introduced him to the owners. He was impressed. He wanted to learn more about the program. Then we got them a meeting with the UCF president of the incubator, and they did a handshake and partnership, and
Good to go.
now they're doing the
Nice.
agreements. And so the vision now is to have a UCF incubator in Puerto Rico,
Right.
helping those businesses before they leave the island.
Okay.
Not to leave, to expand.
Okay.
The whole idea is expand your business. Don't take the economy away from the island.
Yeah.
Is expand to the United States,
Yeah.
but stay your business in the island.
Nice.
And so that's coming.
I'm Jose Miranda. This is Latinos on the Move. Of course, this show is about bringing you our local stuff as well as national. And we're here with the first Hispanic mayor of the city of Kissimmee, which is a monument thing on its own level.
Yeah.
We've been talking about being Hispanic, being in Kissimmee, being such a big changeover.
Mhm.
And you were voted in by Puerto Ricans, and you're a Cuban American.
Isn't that something? At my whole campaign, I explained to people that as the mayor of Kissimmee, I work for the entire community. I don't choose one side or the other. I work for everyone equally. And when I went, and because we did a really strong door-to-door campaign,
Mhm.
and when I went to the homes of families that came from Puerto Rico, That's what I explained to them. I said, I'm here to make sure that I can make your life better. And I don't care where you come from. So that's what we've done, and that's what we continue to do.
Your campaign was about creating jobs.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in that aspect? I know we spoke briefly now about the program that you're trying to initiate here.
Always trying to give small business owners opportunity. I'm a small business owner myself. I've been a real estate broker for over 17 years. I've owned my company here in Kissimmee. Very successful real estate company. It's a small company, but we've done a lot of real estate. So I believe and I know the struggles that small businesses go through. Ever since I got elected in Kissimmee in 2012, that has been one of my number one goal is how can we make sure that small businesses, any businesses, especially small businesses, keep their door open. We have to make sure we help them, and that's the job of the government. It's a supportive role. How can we support you to make your life?
Of the government. Aren't you guys supposed to people want you out of people's lives?
Well, government should not get involved in people's life. Government's job is to support them, to make sure that they continue in the right path to success. But the business itself has to run by the business owner.
Okay.
That success has to come from them. Us is more or less hands off, but we're here to help you.
Sure.
And that has been my goal since I got elected as a commissioner first in 2012, and I continue to do that. One of the first things that I did here in Kissimmee was to change the ordinance that we had in the downtown corridor area.
Right.
It was amazing how in the downtown corridor you come in from 192 on Main Street, and then it turns into Broadway.
Right.
And so what happened was the ordinances for companies, for businesses, was different on Broadway than it was on Main Street. And if you look at Broadway, businesses are, just blossoming.
Yes, yeah.
But you look at the businesses in Main Street and they were dying out. So it took me a while, but we worked on it and we changed that where now the entire corridor has the same ordinance, where all the businesses have the same right to succeed. And so that's what we continue to do. We continue to attract companies that want to come to Kissimmee, do business in Kissimmee. Also, that's done because we want to make sure that these companies that we help come to Kissimmee have a higher pay rate for our residents of Kissimmee, give them a much better life and a much better future. And so that also is one of the top priority for our economic development director here in the city, is attracting companies. And we have different areas that we attract them, different companies that we're looking for. We created the medical corridor, so there we're attracting more and more medical companies to come in. We have the site of our airport and the properties that we own there, so we're attracting companies that need to be and want to be near a small municipal airport. And
how is your unemployment numbers here? Are they still high or going down?
They're going down. They're mediocre. What we have right now, I don't have the exact numbers with me, but we're working to make sure that we start providing, because we don't want to just bring any company. We want to bring companies that really bring higher paying jobs.
Sure.
And that's the only way that they will qualify for any economic development dollars that we have.
I'm going to switch subjects real quick because this was a controversy that took place during the election. You being a Cuban,
Cuban American.
Cuban American, and why? I guess I want to say is, we spoke earlier about the initiative of working with the island, the island of Puerto Rico. Why is a Cuban American concerned about Puerto Ricans per se? Because your detractors are going to say, how dare you, and that kind of thing. So.
Well, the how dare them think of that. Like I said, from day one, I work for everyone equally. I know that the island is going through some hard times.
Yes.
I think the number one priority right now for the island is to stabilize that economy, and that's what I believe that government is doing now. Here in Kissimmee, why am I doing it? Because a high amount of my residents, of my constituents, come from the island. And so I have a duty to them. I work for them. The same as anyone else from anywhere else in the world or in this country come to me for a need that I see that they have, and me as their representative, because really, I work for them. I work for my constituents. I don't work for anybody else. I work for my constituents. So at the end of the day, I have to answer to them.
Sure.
And so the same way that I work with people from Puerto Rico, I work with families and people from Haiti and from anywhere else, Colombia, Venezuela, with all the problems that they're going through right now. So I work for all of them equally.
Where do you see yourself in 100 days from now?
In 100 days,
Yeah.
continue to work for the people that I represent, continue to push a lot of the projects that I started back in 2012,
Right.
that now we're starting to see them really come into light.
Okay.
And there's quite a few of them that as they come forward, we will bring them out, and I'll probably be going to your show first and,
Thank you.
and discussing them out there. So there's a lot of great projects that we're working here in the city of Kissimmee. There's a lot of accomplishments that we're doing and we're still moving forward to do. And I just see myself continuing to do that.
Good. Has the governor of Florida helped you guys out? Is he assisting in any way?
Well, the governor directly no, but if we find a business that it doesn't impact not only to the city and the county, but in the entire state, our economic development department reaches out to the governor's office for those type of economic development dollars when we see that great impact is coming to the city and to the entire state.
I know you mentioned the medical city that you're starting.
Medical district, yes.
You have the airport area working on it.
Mhm.
And you're sprucing up Main Street.
Correct.
It looks awesome.
So we're working on we just finished a feasibility study on the entire corridor, and now we're moving forward to accepting the design that we're going to look at, and it's going to be the entire corridor. We're going to redo that entire corridor in a beautiful way to continue to attract, and also we have to remember the big project that we're doing out in the Lakefront Park, the Mosaic project, which is townhomes, condominiums. We're gonna have this beautiful hotel coming to downtown Kissimmee across the street from the Lakefront Park. So there's a lot of things that are moving. There's a lot of parts that are moving, and we're just putting everything together in one piece.
Thank you, Jose.
Thank you so
Mr.
much,
Mayor,
sir.
it's been an
Thank you
honor.
so much.
Okay.
Always an honor to
And
be on your
hopefully
show.
we'll tape at your other office down the street here.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. I don't know what office is that.
The
Thank
cigar
you.
shop.
Oh, we will.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
I'm Jose Miranda. This is Latinos on the Move. We'll see you soon.
Clap.
Okay. Can you do one more?
Can anyone clap right now? Just clap.
I can't, bro.
Can you
One
clap?
hand.
Can we also do one of Mayor? You saying that you're watching Latinos on the Move in front of the camera?
It's always an honor and always a pleasure to be with Latinos on the Move.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dad.
We have a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Luis Marin is coming on the
That's where
30th.
you
I'm introducing to him
You inviting me or what?
Not bad.
on this one it's going to be a little tough, but we're going to have also a great meeting with one of the vice presidents from FIU.
Oh, is it?
Because I know you said you was gonna get a group together
Turn his off,
of
his light.
civic leaders and stuff like that to get some things done.
Well, they've had me where I've been working, last month.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Last month I also was able